Yes. Welcome. Good evening. Just want us to talk about some things. First question is, have you ever lost a business? Have you ever lost marriage? Have you ever lost a relationship? Have you ever lost a loved one? Have you ever lost anything valuable to you? I know many of us have passed through that. Have passed through loss at one particular point or another. But how you deal with the loss, how you deal with it, matters a lot. There are some who overcome easily, and there are some who stays down for a very long time. So the healing process of each and every of us is very different. There are those who we behave to be very strong during the time of loss. We behave to be very strong, have a thick skin. But at one given point, it will reach and you'll break. Because you did not allow yourself to mourn, you did not allow yourself to grieve, you did not allow yourself to release whatever happened. And this, at a given point, you'll find some of us having depressions. Because it's something that you have kept in your heart for so long. That is why it is advisable when you are passing through something or you've encountered a loss, you need someone to talk to. You need a support system in order to talk out whatever you have or whatever you're harboring in your heart. Because when you get hurt and you stay with it for a long time, there is a point where it will reach, and that I've said will get into depression. So many of the people passing through depression, many of the people, those who are bitter, many of the people who don't know how to show people love, they don't know how to handle people, they don't know how to communicate with people. Most of them, there is a past. There is something that is eating them from the inside. What I've come to learn in this life, not to judge people in whatever they are doing, whatever they have done, not to judge people. Because behind that person, behind that arrogant person, behind that person you say does not know how to love or does not love people, behind that person you say is rude, there is something that was not dealt with. There is a past that was not dealt with. We have our past. Everybody has their past. But some of us let our past to define our present. Some of us let our past to come in between our present. So we don't move on. Maybe many people don't move on from their past. And when you carry along the bitterness, you carry along the pain to your present, at a given point it has to affect your life. It has to affect your future. It has to affect your present. It has to affect everything, and it also affect everyone that is around you. Because I bet you when you sit next to someone who is bitter, you will not even love the environment. But this somebody can be bitter just because of the past, what he has passed through. Because life happens. People lose businesses. Life happens. People lose marriages. Life happens. People lose many things in their lives. But I come to realize, when you are next to someone who has lost something, or you are next to someone who has lost a loved one, know how to handle that person. Handle them with care. Speak to them. Encourage them. Because if they want to cry, let them cry. Do not tell somebody, oh, you don't cry. It is okay, don't cry. Let them cry. Because crying is relieving of the pain that they have. If you got pain and you don't cry, you'll hold that pain for a long time. But if you cry it out, it will leave. Those are the things I've come to learn in my journey of life. At a certain point, I used to have my moments of crying. If something could hurt me or something could happen to me, I would just lock myself and cry it out, cry it out, cry it out. And when I come from that place of crying, my crying corner, I will be okay. I will be revived. So sometimes it is good to let those who want to cry, let them cry. Because they're releasing out the pain. Many people outside here are hurting. Many people are passing through a lot. There are some who don't speak. There are some who when they speak, people tend to see that they have gone nuts. There are some who, when they speak, they tend to say, don't expose yourself. What you are doing to yourself. How will the world judge you? How will the world look at you? Sometimes in life I say, let the world judge me the way they want to judge me, or let people judge me the way they want to judge me. So long as you stay mentally fit, mentally okay. Because when you are scared of people judging you, you will be holding a lot of things in your life which will damage you in the future. There are many people in marriages passing through a lot. There are women who are being beaten in marriage, are being abused in marriage, but they don't speak out. Because how will the world look at you? More so if you are a Christian, maybe you are a pastor's wife, or you are a pastor. You are someone in the limelight, in the pulpit. Those people, they really pass through a lot. But in the name of what will people say, they tend to keep quiet. And this destroys them. It's something that it's killing them. It is something that is killing them. Sometimes I just feel the pain of others. Like right now, I'm feeling someone's pain. Married to a man, they have stayed build a ministry together, and now it has reached a point. They built even a house. It has reached a point now. The man has kicked her out, and the man has introduced a new woman to the family that is going to marry. And you are a minister of God. You are a pastor. You have been holding your family together. Things were not happening in the right way, but you are holding, and they are holding and saying, I am a pastor. I am a woman of God. I have to cover my family. I have to cover my family. I have to cover. Let not the world know what is going on. Then at the end of it, that is what the man does. It's really painful. It is really breaking. It is something that I can't even think of it. So imagine how many people are passing through that. How many? My purpose of making this video is just to let you know, to make you, to let you know, or to tell you, do not keep quiet. When something is wrong, look for someone to talk to. Talk to people. Maybe the people next to you, you cannot trust them. Nowadays, social media is free. You can talk to anybody. You can talk to anybody. Someone, and pray about it. You can pray, God can direct you to someone to talk to. Why I'm saying you can talk to anybody, I'm also here, you can talk to me. I remember this sometimes it makes me laugh, sometimes it makes me feel pain. Sometimes in so many years back, I used to hurt a lot. I had depression. To tell you the fact, I had a depression at one given point. So one of the things I used to do is to hide myself in my room. I used to stay alone, lock myself. Even the neighbors, when sometimes I come out, they'll ask me, "Are you? So you are inside?" Because they could not feel anything or nobody moving in that house. It was total silence. Total silence because of depression. But what was going through my mind, through my heart, it was something else. To a point that I developed I had so many pimples on my face. You know, my face is usually smooth. I don't even apply anything, any oil. But at that point, I had pimples around all over my face. So one day I decided to get out of the house. I said, let me get out of the house, and I went to church. So it was a lunch hour. And there I met a certain man of God, one of our pastors. It was actually our church. So I met one of our pastors. He was the one who preaching on lunch hour. He looked at me and he told me, do you know what? All these pimples on your face, this one means you have stress. You are depressed. And the moment you will come out of it, you'll just find your face being smooth again. So I'm like, it is the truth. So I had to talk to him, and he counseled me, and that is how I got up again. That's how I got up again. Because one thing I did not like is to talk about my issues with people. That was one thing I did not like. So I was ever quiet. I was ever silent, an introvert, total introvert. I was ever silent. And there are so many more that were before even that. So I have a very, very long story. Maybe one day I'll just share. But that was what was happening at that particular moment. But the moment I talked to him, I was relieved. It's like there is a saying that says, a problem shared is half solved. It is true. When you keep silent, you continue killing yourself slowly. But when you speak it out, you'll find yourself, you're free. You'll find you'll be free. And this is why so many people are saying, people like saying that most of women do not pass through depression, do not pass through. And sometimes, at some point, it's okay. It's true. They say many men die of depression more than women. I don't know. I've not researched about that. But the reason that they say that is that women, we speak a lot, but men don't speak. Women, we speak from morning to evening. We speak about everything and everything. But let me tell you, it's not about all women. There are some women who don't speak. Yeah, they don't speak. I was one of them. I used not to speak of anything concerning me. I was that person who wanted to have my siri yangu ibaki na mimi. I could not even share with others what is happening. And I've seen this. It has come to a point where it started affecting my life. Everything right from childhood, whatever I did not speak out, whatever I harbored inside of me, it remained with me, and to a certain point, it breaks me. So when I come to that, I pass through some I don't know, how do I call them, episodes, I don't know. When it reached a day when I'm just lost. I cannot do anything. I just feel like I don't want to do anything. I feel like I don't want to talk. I feel like I don't want anything around me, any noise, it's me and me alone. And the calculations that I'm making in my head, that I just don't know. If you ask me what I'm thinking of, I don't know. So I came to realize, if you carry past to your present, if you don't talk about issues when they happen, it will reach a point you will break. And this is true because if you are married, in any marriage, if you don't resolve issues as they arise, it will reach a point that this marriage will break. Kiswahili, they say kuweka kilalo. So something that was supposed to be solved yesterday, you have carried it today, you are carrying it to tomorrow, to the next day, to the following day. So it is just a pile of issues. You did this to me, you did this to me, you did this to me, you did this to me. And it will reach a particular point, you will say, enough is enough. You have been doing this and this and this and this and this. Today is enough. And you'll find that the way the marriage is just going to break because you did not resolve your issues at the first time. So make sure in marriage, if you are married, solve your issues as they arise. Solve your issues as they arise. If you have wronged one another, make sure the sun does not, we said go down before you solve whatever it is, because even the Bible says so. So solve your issues in advance. Solve your issues the moment they arise. And with this, it will help a lot. It will keep many marriages intact. So this is just I'm just speaking out different issues, anything, and if you have any topic, or if you have any issue or you have anything for us to talk about, you are free to contact me. We can speak about it, and the Lord will help us all. If you need counseling, I'm also here. I have done Christian counseling, so you can talk to me in whichever way and we can help each other. Sometimes it's now when I've come to realize that everything I was passing through, it's like it was God was making me to also be a help to others. Yeah, that is it. Because God, there is a training. There is a training. You go through something in order for you to be able to handle people who go through the same thing that you went through. So if it is depression, I've gone through depression silently, to a point I've attempted suicide several times. Yeah. Life happens. If it is, what do we call it? If it is rejection, I've gone through it severally. If it is betrayal, I've gone through it severally. If it is what? Abuse, I've gone through it severally. So there are so many things. And many people, yeah, even more, my family members, there are things they don't know about me. But all these, I take it as God was training me for something, was training me to be of help to others. Sometimes it is a challenge, but I thank God where I am today. I thank God for what He's doing and what He's still doing in my life and what He's about to do. Do not be silent. Speak out. Do not die in silence. Do not die in silence. And wait to the last minute, writing a note, then committing suicide. It will not help. Because many, they write a note and they commit suicide. And yet whatever they are committing suicide for them, whatever is making them to end their lives can be solved. It can be resolved. So don't wait up to that moment to write us a note. Because if you write a note and you are gone, what are you going to help? Please, 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 speak out before it is too late. Speak out before it is too late. Even I forgot what I was saying at first. Okay, in that period when I was in my wilderness, alone, thinking nothing in my head, thinking of the unthinkable. I just don't want to mention them. I used to enter in social media. I used to look for people, write what I didn't, what I have not, I didn't like, or up to till now, the disappointment that I got. I used to write emails. Sometimes you write to the pastors. You say they are, what do we call it, messenger, and you write them. You see the message has been read and they don't reply you. And my hope was like, this is a man of God, this is a woman of God. I think they can help me in this area. Let me just pour my heart out. Let me just tell them what I'm passing through. Maybe they can be of help. To no avail. Your message is there. No one, you have seen, it has been seen, and no reply. And I said to myself, if one day God will help me overcome all this, even not if I overcome fully, but be in a position that I can talk to someone, I will not ignore. I will not ignore every single person. I will hear them out. Because you never know if for a person to take the phone to type a message, a long message, not maybe short or long, whatever, so long as it's a message, and to tell you what they are going through in their life. They're not asking you for money, but they want to tell you what they are going through. It means that they have put their trust in you, that you can speak to them. And there's some people who just need someone to talk to. Like that time, I didn't have anybody to talk to. I didn't have anybody to talk to. Because number one thing, most of the people, some of them whom you know who are next to you, maybe most of them, that's what I've seen. You tell them about yourself, what you are going through. The next moment you'll hear it at block 10. It has reached block 10 and it is going and it is going. The moment you know it, when you are walking, everybody is looking at you. Everybody is looking at you. So I thought that at a particular moment, because there is Facebook, I can look for a man of God and a woman of God and tell them this and this and this. But it did not work. That was how many years ago? 10, 15 years ago. And that is how life is. I think 10 years, 10, 11, 12, 10, yeah. 10, 11, 12, maybe 10, 12, around there, 10, 12 years ago. So I said that I will not keep silent. And I've been wanting to talk. I've been wanting to do, mostly I do my preachings online on Facebook. But something has been just holding me. And I'm asking yourself now, what am I going to share? What am I going to talk about? But this, what I'm speaking of right now, in fact, I wanted to make this video. I was going to talk about finding purpose. So I've been making video finding purpose and counseling, finding purpose and counseling. To an extent that I'm now speaking to you this one. I've gone now 27 minutes. I'm even surprised where has the topic come from? What am I speaking right now? But maybe God wanted you to hear what I'm speaking about. I'll continue to share my testimonies bit by bit, but I also want to hear from you. I want to encourage you. I want to speak to you. This video will be in my YouTube channel. I'll put it also on TikTok. I'll share a link also on Facebook, and also I'll put my WhatsApp number. There you can get me through WhatsApp, and we can speak. We can help each other. You don't know me, I don't know you, but by the grace of God, I can be of help in your life. I can be of help in your life. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and the Lord bless you, and the Lord keep you. Amen.